I can't do RJ because restorative justice is a valid offer for people of any religion, cultural background, gender, or sexual identity and isn't limited to people over 18. Make Amends are happy to talk about your referral if you have any questions or concerns.
I have to be 18 or over to take part in restorative justice. This isn't the case. Make Amends continues to successfully support restorative interventions within schools, with families, and with children and young people suffering from or responsible for harm.
Restorative justice can only be accessed by the person who was directly harmed. Anyone impacted by the effects of harm can seek a restorative intervention, whether that be the direct victim, wider family, witnesses, the harmer, or someone close to them.
Only victims of crime or harm can refer to a restorative justice service. People who have taken responsibility for causing harm can reach out to services like Make Amends to offer the option of an intervention to the person or people that were harmed. It may be that they would like to apologise or offer to answer any questions and explain the circumstances of the harm caused, or maybe steps that they are taking to make changes in their lives. This can help all parties to move forward after telling their story.
Restorative justice can only be used in victim and offender contexts. Restorative justice interventions are typically in this form, but we can and have supported family conferences, community circles, and workplace conflict.
The criminal justice system can force people to take part in restorative justice.
Restorative justice is a voluntary process which must be agreed by all parties. The criminal justice system is responsible for offering restorative justice as part of the victim's code, but it is not a punitive measure and isn't the only way to access services like Make Amends. We can take self-referrals or referrals from councils, social workers, support workers, and everything in between.
Restorative justice is about forgiveness. In some cases, yes. In lots of cases, no. Restorative justice is about helping people to move forward when a crime or some form of harm has happened. What this looks like can be different in every case and is based on each individual's needs.
The aim of restorative justice is to help the person who caused the harm to feel better. People who have experienced harm often underestimate how empowering RJ can be in helping them to move forward. Talking about it can be the right thing for someone who wants to put an incident behind them. Trained facilitators support both people involved to ensure that their voices are heard.
Restorative justice is an easy option for the person who has caused the harm. People think that restorative justice can be used by offenders to get a lighter sentence, but the reality is that restorative justice operates completely separately from and can take place on any timeline independent of the criminal justice system. Restorative justice cannot be used to influence any decision-making processes within courts or with parole boards, and participation cannot be incentivised in any way.
I will be judged for the harm I've caused. Make Amends practitioners have many years of experience in restorative practice, and they are not there to make any judgments or enforce resolutions. We offer a safe, planned and supported process to try to help all participants achieve what they need from the process in order to help them move forward.
Restorative justice culminates in a face-to-face conference or meeting. Restorative communication between harmed and harmer is often shown in popular media as a face-to-face meeting, but a restorative justice resolution can also be the setting of ground rules, a letter exchange, recorded video messages, shuttled communication facilitated by the practitioners, or a community circle of people impacted by harm without those responsible present. We are led by the people involved as to what would meet their needs, and at no stage will you undertake any communication alone or that you are not comfortable with.
Restorative justice isn't suitable in cases of domestic and/or sexual abuse. Any kind of crime and how it has affected you could be suitable for a restorative justice intervention. We're happy to hear from you and talk about it. Make Amends will consider each case on an individual basis, and this includes cases of domestic abuse, sexual abuse, and other forms of serious violence. We have facilitated many sensitive and complex cases and would be happy to speak with you if you are considering making a referral. Restorative justice could give the person who caused the harm more opportunity to control and cause further harm. The Make Amends practitioners do a significant amount of preparation work with all participants and thoroughly risk assess any potential contact to absolutely minimise any dangers like this. If we or a participant do not feel it is safe, then the intervention will be stopped.
I might not be safe if I choose to take part in a restorative intervention. Restorative justice is a voluntary process that you can stop at any time. Trained facilitators thoroughly risk assess each stage of the intervention and will also stop the process if they consider that further harm may be caused. Both parties will be fully supported throughout to ensure that they are safe and feel comfortable with what's happening.